Neil, Mark, we built up mouthwatering clash, but it wasn't the most exciting or entertaining of games, was it? But we're into the final.
Yeah, look, really good to see Pete Denye, one of football's really good guys, and his team, as always, assembles a really competitive team, and always hard to play against. Obviously, we had a lot of the ball and should have done better with it first half. A couple of really good chances. Keeper done quite well. Kept themselves in the game really. Frustrated us for long periods. And yeah, we had to dig deep really to win that, defend well. Mm-hmm. But listen, they're one step below, they're step 3. And they've got players that have played competitive level for a long time. It was a difficult game tonight, really, for everybody, supporters as well.
Yeah.
When you've had such a huge mental end to the season, the highs and lows that go with it, and then you've got the Surrey Senior semi-final coming up. The bottom line is it's not that easy. Mm-hmm. It's not that easy. There's no manager in the world that can stand in there and remotivate them for the Surrey Senior Cup. But I purely think that's just the timing of the competition. I like the competition. Yeah. I think it's esteemed. We're looking forward to the final. Yeah. But it's just when the rounds end up this late and it's the end of a season or in the middle of the playoffs, it can be a chore. And I think they're good people at Surrey FA, and I think they should look at that for the Senior Cup personally, and to try and get it earlier. No one wants to be playing games after the horse has bolted, sort of thing, But yeah, look, great to see Pete. Appreciate all their fans coming down to sing anti-us all night, so appreciate that. It's a day out for them. If you live around that way, it's a really nice day out around here. So they've had a good time, which is great.
Free as well.
For nothing, so FOC, free of charge. And but I've got to say, Pete assembles a really good team. I really respect him. They've got some great players. Mm-hmm. And they play a good level of football. You can see that tonight. So, look, our boys dug deep. I thought it was really good. I thought promising games. The boys expect to have good games. Mm-hmm. Josh Taylor, Jordan Williams, Tony was great. Alfie and Reece done really good. They were sort of kept going to the end. They were fresh, etc.
Wouldn't for Reece down here, would it, when he hit the
I know.
the side of the crossbar?
Yeah, I know. So, but like I said, really, as always, Pete is walking past, always puts together a competitive side. He does it the hard way. We're very blessed to have the type of players we have here. Mm-hmm. I think with where we are, we've got work to do. Do you know what I mean? We've got work to do. I think another manager would go, box ticked in the final, but I look around the team, we're making decisions at the moment on boys, whether we offer them a new deal or not. Right. And, 2 or 3 of them today didn't help themselves, 1 or 2 did. Mm-hmm. We have to be a better version of ourselves. We have to be quite ruthless with that. And it's given me quite a lot of question marks. But that's where we are. We'll take it. Thanks to all of our fans that came out. 800, 900 or whatever it might have been, which is good. And then obviously the final is next week versus Walton and Hersham.
Yeah, so that's a week tonight, isn't it? I'll imagine that'll be a 7:45 kick-off back down here at Meadowbank, and all the details in regards to that I'm sure will be announced over the next couple of days.
Yeah, really good team, a playoff team at step 3. Billy's done a good job. Yeah, all the stuff will be out there, but in terms of the competition, we've Brennan done his small hammy, tweaked his hamstring. Baz's elbow looks like it needs to be operated on.
Didn't look good when he walked round.
Yeah. And who's the third?
Jimmy
has Surrey Senior Cup foot, I called it, which is when you don't quite believe it's that bad. So we've had a few of those over the years, known as Surrey Senior Cup foot. That's where that is. But we'll have a look at Jimmy and see where he
Yeah.
is. He'll obviously try and style it out for a few days
Yeah.
to try and pretend it really was an injury, and it'd be like a double bluff
I
game.
did see him limping past.
Yeah, yeah.
He
He,
probably then ran in the car park back to his car.
yeah, yeah, exactly that. So he'll soon sprint to Domino's. But no, I'm not sure on Jim. We have to have a look, block tackle. But yeah, listen, we just got a lot of improvements to make, and one of the big decisions we got to make with next season is just the identity and the characters around the team. I feel like it sounds negative, but I feel like it's not Wanderers of old, and I feel like those sort of back end of games and the 14 draws where we don't put teams to bed. I feel like that's indicative of that. Like, where's them Moros that are driving the team on when you need it?
Yeah.
And I feel like we've really got to look at the characters we keep in the squad, not just the age, not just the fitness, just the makeup of it as well. So that's what we're doing this week and next.
Okay.
I think for now we've been doing quite a lot of that since the playoffs, James.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to give ourselves a week off now.
That's what I was going to ask, actually. What are you going to do for the next week with the players and everything? Is it just going to be a case of those involved turn up back here again in a week? Or
Yeah, we'll train Monday, and then we'll train Monday. So it is light loads, to be honest with you. We'll train Monday and get ready for the final. There'll be some youngsters involved because we're short on numbers. Yeah, great to see Harrison Mail down here tonight as well, and Callum Kennedy.
Callum Kennedy, yeah, he
Youngie,
was here as well. Yeah,
Youngie Morgan.
Get a late call up for the final.
Well, I mean, at this rate, Pat and the T-Bar is going to get a late call up for the final, and that's based on ability. But we just need...
Oh, Lewis Taylor as well was here tonight.
Yes,
another former player, yeah.
Lewis as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lewis, what a legend. But these are these characters.
Yeah.
They make teams. They make teams. And you look at, outside looking in, Truro dragged themselves over the line, and when we played them, like full of character, grit, determination. You've got to have leaders, winners, people that know what's what, and I think that's what we really need to look at as a club and a team, and that's what we'll do. We're gonna have a week off in terms of worrying about who's getting a deal, who's not. We're just gonna take a week off. We're gonna get ready for the final. That's what we're gonna do, and then we will see everybody again pre-season. So hopefully we can get as many Wanderers fans here for the final, and see if we can get a bit of silverware to save my job.
Yeah, chairman would be knocking on your door.
100%. If I don't win silverware this year, then I've got to ask myself questions.
Right, thanks, Mark. As always, have a good week, and we will see you back down here next Tuesday for the final.
Okay, just quickly, if anyone sees in the next 2-3 days Jimmy Mewett moving freely, please video it and send it in.
Yeah, like one of those
Cheers.
fraudsters out on the golf course.
Uncle Albert falling down the cellar again. Yeah, that's it.
Thanks, Mark.
Cheers,
have a good
mate.
week. See you
Cheers.
later.